Okay, well, here we go. Okay. Alright. You know what? I think I need to adjust that a little bit. No, is that a little bit too white? That might be a little bit too white. I think that might be a bit better. There's a little bit of color in that. It's difficult getting the lighting just right. But how's everybody doing today? Let me turn this down a little bit. Figured I'll come on. I've got a little bit of time. Figured I'll come on and do a quick stream. Maybe go for an hour or so, see how I'm feeling. Play a little bit more of this Trek from Yomi. This game that I've come to hate. I don't hate this game. I actually quite like this game, to be honest with you, but it does piss me off because you know how it is when games get hard. And that's really what's happening. But it's a pretty cool game. I wouldn't be playing if I really didn't like it. But it's a pretty cool game. But it's just it's hard. It's just hard. That's all. But you know, I figure I'll come on, play for a little bit, chat for a little bit, see what's happening with the world, see what's happening with the village. It is 9:41 in the PM right now. It is Sunday the 5th of June 2022 right now. It's the last day of the Platinum Jubilee. For those who are observing the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, I haven't really been paying attention to it. So there you go. But for those who have, if you've been celebrating, if you've been having the street parties, I hope you had some fun. But anyway, let me get into this. Let me switch over to this screen as I load up this game. You will not be hearing the game audio, at least not in any. You might hear a little bit from the microphone, but you won't be hearing it properly because I unplugged it, because it was just causing a buzzing noise. You know, the last time we had it plugged in and it was the buzzing noise. I know why it's causing a buzzing noise. It's to do with the microphone jack at the back of the monitor. And until I either get a new monitor, which I don't particularly want to do because it's a good monitor otherwise, until I will do something, it's like, yeah. Alright, so this is what I'm up to right now with this game. I've got some enemies to defeat, and I believe some of them are about to come up right now. Oof. Move. Ugh. Oof. Ah, damn it. This guy, though, he's a new enemy type. And he's really annoying because he could teleport, and he teleports right behind you. And it wouldn't be so bad if it was just him, but it's like it's him and, like, as you can see, like 3 other people, like. Ugh. Yeah, so that happens a lot. That's why I hate this game. I hate it a little less than I did before, but I still hate it. I might start hating it just as I did before, actually. Oh, swear this guy, man. Oof. Damn it. Frozen Gamer. Wagwan Frozen Game, how you doing? How's your day going? How's your day been? Appreciate you joining this live stream. Mr. FG in the place to be. Did you see the man who got tased? Yes, I did. I did. It's kind of weird because it's like you don't really see like what exactly happened. Oh, flipping out. Oof. He killed him. Yeah, he jumps off the bridge. Did he actually die? Braxton! Wagwan Brax. He was carrying a screwdriver at 9 AM. I don't know what he was planning. Yeah. Because that's the video I saw. I didn't see the screwdriver bit. I just saw like that, you know, it was a car driving up to the incident and it had a camera out. So you see like we died at hospital, I see. But yeah, you just see like this guy, you see the police on him, and one police guy's tasing him, and you don't really see why, but he's telling him keep still, which you can't really do when you're being tased, which is, you know what I mean? So it's a bit odd on that front. You can't really keep still if somebody's tasing you, like you're gonna be like moving around. But he kept tasing him, and then yeah, you see him just kind of eventually get up and he runs, he jumps off the bridge, and then, well, just heard now that he died. So yeah, I was like, I don't know what was going on, but from the video I saw, or what caused it, what started it. Reading now from Frozen Game, they apparently had a screwdriver at 9 AM. Probably didn't look too good to the police, which just carrying a screwdriver out in public. That's doesn't necessarily mean you got bad intentions. I know, but still, probably shouldn't be doing it. Oh, flipping out, man. Oh, he's done one of those things. Oh. Oh, okay, I got this guy. Oof. Oh, stripping out. Oof. Gotta be careful, man. Oh, finally got through him. Oof. Unless it was a builder with one tool. Well, to be honest, even if as a builder, well, in fact, definitely as a builder, you would know not to carry around your tools like that, because how they can look like. You know, as a builder, you got all kinds of dangerous things like chisels and blades, and you know, you can't just be carrying around. So as a builder, you should definitely know not to do that sort of thing. Like, I don't know what the law says exactly in the UK about it, but I believe there is a law about not having blades out in the open, like knives and things like that, even like kitchen knives and stuff like that. You can't have them out in the open. I'm pretty sure that's the law. I might have to double check, see exactly what it says. I'm pretty sure the law states something along those lines about not having any kind of bladed weapon or sharp weapon or tool out in public, out in open. Like, if you have to carry things around, they're going to be in boxes or, you know, things like that. I might have to, like I said, I might have to double check to be sure, but I'm fairly certain it's the rules or something like that. And but certainly as a builder, you would know, you should be familiar with what the law states. I don't know if that was in the UK, by the way. I can't think of it, and that might be in a different part of the world, because I don't think it said which country it was. Alright, that's some arcade place my sister wanted to take her son to, and another mall is right across the street. Gonna go to it after this. Nice. Man, I've been to the arcades for time. What kind of games you got there at the arcades? Oof. Oof. Getting attacked from both sides, you know. Did you see the Street Fighter 6 gameplay? No, I did not. It looks solid. Okay, cool. Now, I haven't been paying... I did hear about some Street Fighter news. Was it the PlayStation something or other? PlayStation Showcase? I didn't pay attention to it, to be honest with you. I heard about it. I saw some chats on it on Twitter, but I didn't actually look it up. I mean, Street Fighter is one of my favorite games of all time, like Street Fighter 2 back in the day, one of my favorite games of all time, but I haven't really been part of that Street Fighter news circle for a while. I'm not really in that, so I heard about it. I wasn't looking it up. I did see some image of like PlayStation Home with Ken and Ryu though. It looks like a bit of everything inside. A prize counter. What really interests you? Cool. So you're gonna get like you got those claw machines where you like try to get the beers and stuff like that out. What really interests me? I guess quite a lot of things interest me when it comes down to it. Oof. Ugh. Oh, flipping out. What about the coin machine? Well, like arcade machines, like coin ups. Yeah, I haven't been on those for time. The last time I went on an arcade, it's gonna be at least 5 years ago. 5-6 years ago. I remember it was a friend. We went out to like the Namco thing on the embankment. They got like the Namco arcades on the embankment in London near the River Thames. Went there. That was pretty cool. That was a lot of fun. And I think the last time before that's maybe a couple of years ago, a couple of years prior, a year or two prior. But that's maybe like the... Oh, shit. Ugh. Ugh. Oof. Ugh, got him. Oof. Yep, saw a Jurassic Park contaminated game in there. Didn't feel like playing. Yeah, was it like a shooting game? I'm guessing. Because a lot of those, well, the ones I've seen anyway, like they just use like a license. Oh, flipping out, man! You got me. They use like a license from a big movie franchise or whatever, and they just turn it into like some arcade shooting game. And aside from, you know, that it doesn't really have anything to do with the thing. Like they call it Terminator, right? And you might be shooting these Terminator robots, and that's pretty much the only connection it has to Terminator. Like that's literally it. They just use like the license, they use like some of the imagery, but it's just a full-on arcade shooting game. I think they had something like that at the Namco one the last time I went. It might not have been Terminator, but I'm sure it's something along those lines. But still, though, they're fun games. You know, they're fun. It's just like for the arcades, it's fun. Like I think games that are made for the arcades, they're kind of made for that quick play session, because you're not going to be there for hours on end trying to figure out how to beat a boss. Like you're just trying to have some quick fun in a short amount of time, or relatively short amount of time, because you know they want you to keep putting money in, right? So you don't want to have these long ass game sessions where you know you just play for ages. So they're kind of made for these short bursts, so you just keep putting money to keep going. But yeah, they're still fun though, because I remember what I had was like these credits that I bought from, I can't even remember where, but it was like this site where you get like these like deals from, and the deal was something like, I can't remember, like £10, and you get like a whole bunch of credits for the Namco arcades, loads of credits. Like I had so much, way more than £10 that would normally get you. And so I had all these credits when I went, and yeah, I was doing things like putting like double credits in the machine, doing the single player guns and doing the 2-player guns, right? But I've got one gun. It's just me with one gun in each hand, and I've got like putting just credits in the machine. Like so I'm playing multiplayer of myself, just like bang, 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 bang. Good times, man. Good times. Remember Archie Bunker? Not really. I mean, I remember the name vaguely. I think it was a guy on TV, but yeah, I can't remember specifically who he was or what he did. But yeah, I remember. I think it was a sitcom way back in the day, like 70s, 80s, I think, maybe. Oh. Oh. Ish, got him. But yeah, I think it was a sitcom. I can't remember. You might have to refresh my memory on that one, FG. And this is how it gets to the top. Oh, wait. Oh, I can't swim? Bruh. You see that, though? Like, Oh. After all that, you know. Have you guys been watching... Oh, shit. Oh. Yeesh. Got him. All right. Okay, got him. Those ones, some of them just going to be quick with. Okay, so. I think I know what it is. I know what it is. So I should chop this first. That way the boat still rises. Yeah. That's what it was. Chop that rope. That way the boat rises up with the water all the way. That should work now. How can a samurai can't swim though? That's ridiculous. Man's a samurai and he can't swim. You dumb. That's not Terry in this. And his place must return to aid those who yet to live. Oi. Ah, got him. Got that strong blade. Oh, damn! You got me strong blade too. Flipping out. All right, got him.
Here, darling. Why don't you go get yourself something nice?
Mr. Man. Oof. Yo, Mr. Man. Wagwan, Mr. Man. Oh shit, I didn't even see what it said properly, but it said something. Oh damn it. Mr. Man. Mr. Man, the man. Mr. Man, I just set up a monthly tip. Oh shit. Yo. Bruh, Mr. Man, wagwan, Mr. Man, how you doing? Been a minute, fam. A monthly tip. Oh dude, listen, if that was a mistake or, you know, you want to take it back, I totally understand. Monthly I appreciate it, man. Thank you. That is awesome. But yeah, if that was I mean, it says monthly. Yeah, if that was a mistake and it was only supposed to be a one-off, then it's so good. No mistake. Oh wow, I appreciate you, Mr. Man. Anytime you feel like you want to stop that monthly thing, I get it, you know. But thank you for the time being for the. It says $12.51. What's that? That's like £10? No, it's not. It's more than. Listen, it's about £8-9, I think. Somewhere around there anyway. I'm not sure exactly how much it is in real money, but whatever it is, £10. Oh wow. Dude, thank you, man. But how you been, Mr. Man? Mr. Man, the man. Listen, for you guys who might not know, because some of you guys have come to this streams and for these videos in the last maybe months or so, you know, for a sort of little while. Mr. Man, old school member of the, like, there's a reason why there's a what's it called, a spanner next to his name. And you might have seen the name if you've come in the sort of recent times, but there's a reason why there's a spanner next to his name. Mr. Man is a village elder. Okay, so y'all better put some respect on his name. Mr. Man is the man, all right? The man. In fact, Mr. Man has a YouTube channel. Oh, I need to remember what it's called, but there is a video on that channel about the Matrix and John Wick, and how John Wick and the Matrix are very closely related, and there's some things in that video that will blow your mind. So yeah, look that up. But yeah, appreciate you, Mr. Man. Appreciate you coming through. How's you and the crew? As we play Trek to Yomi. This game that I hate. I don't really hate it though. Just pisses me off. Appreciate the shout out. I hope to get back into that analysis again. What's this game about? This game is called Trek to Yomi. So the guy that I'm playing as, I forget his name, but he's a samurai from his village. And his village gets attacked. And he's, you know, looking for the people who, like, did it. And, oh, shit. And while he's doing it, he gets sent to Yomi, which is like the underworld. Oh, and as this is where I'm right now, I'm in the underworld trying to fight my way back to the world of the living. And I've got to fight these enemies along the way. And as any game does, you know, the enemies change, they get harder. They have different attacks, different ways of, you know, different attacks, different ways of defeating them. You get different combos as you go along. But it is quite hard to pull off combos in this game, especially when you're having to block all the damn time. So it's definitely a harder game. It's definitely has its challenges. I actually do like this game. I say I hate it, but I don't hate it. I do like this game, but it is hella frustrating. I better not go through there just yet without saving though. So you have these save points like here. This is a save point, but once you save, you can only save once. So like it's more like a checkpoint, and then you got to get to the next checkpoint. And then, you know, having to deal with all the enemies in between those checkpoints. Okay, I could have done that without and then saved, but oh well. My health is increased. I think the health, I don't have to, yeah, do that again at least. And there's a few puzzles like this, which, to be honest, these puzzles are pretty easy. You just gotta line up the kanji symbols. Is that what they're called? Kanji? Might be kanji. So I've got like the runner, the little girl, and the upside down V. That's what I've got to look for. Alright, so there's the runner. Where's the little girl? Okay, and then the upside down V. Where's that? Was it the other way around? Maybe I need to go the other way around. Okay, so maybe... Whoosh. You've been busy this weekend with the Jubilee. It seems like everyone around here disappears to the coast or abroad. Not really. I mean, I haven't been following that a whole lot. There's been a few places that are celebrating it, so you know, some of the roads were closed and stuff like that around town. But you know, of course, in central London, there's some celebrations there, but I wasn't really in central too much. So yeah, personally, I didn't see a whole lot of it. I saw a bit on TV, but yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not there. Like when it comes down to it, I'm just not there. You know, It's not even that I don't care. I think that's a bit harsh. It's not that I don't care. I need to look at these things again. So yeah, there's a runner. I swear these symbols aren't even there. That's a little girl. And then the upside down V. Alright, that's the little girl one. There we go. I don't care, to be honest. Yeah, it's just good for her, but you know what I mean? And when it comes down to it, I just don't care. Like, apparently they sent like a chariot, not a chariot, a carriage through the street, and the Queen wasn't actually in it. It was a hologram of the Queen. Can you imagine, like, people going all out to see the Queen, and she can't even be bothered to make an appearance? Environment puzzles, keep an eye out for objects you can interact on your journey. Like, people come all the way out to see the Queen, and all they get is a hologram. I'm not sure what I did, actually. Oh, well. Guess I did something. And Jubilee rates. I just want to know if you made some extra money. Jubilee rates. I guess I did okay as far as like giving me like cab work and stuff like that. I don't know if I made extra money, but I think I did alright. I mean, I wasn't doing much cabin work, to be honest, over that period. So I'm probably gonna have to try and make up for it next week or this coming week. But for the time that I was out, yeah, I feel like I did okay. You know, ain't too bad, ain't too bad. Oh, there's like a step I gotta, okay. What can I? Oh, there we go. Now I gotta run back. Or just run over here, really. Get up the stairs. Yeah, but yeah, I'll say in general. I mean, the cab work's been okay. Like overall, so far, like, well, still doing it. Clearly, still doing it. I've been doing it. I will say I've probably been putting in more hours over the last, few months, like month or two, mainly because hopefully, God willing, in the next sort of month or so, I'll be looking to put some money down on some property, and looking to do that whole thing and get me a mortgage and put deposit down and that kind of thing. I've been saving money for a while, and I've got money saved for a deposit, so I've got enough, but I'm also aware of the fact that once you move into a place, once you get a mortgage and you start paying that back, it's going to be harder to save money outside of that, because you got your mortgage to pay, your electricity, your gas, your this, that, and the other, and all kinds of bills, food, and whatever. So your monthly outgoings are going to be substantial for a good long while once you enter into that kind of agreement, right? Okay, and that's fine, I guess. It's just kind of is what it is, right? But because I know it's going to be harder to save money, I don't want to just like put everything I have into a deposit. You want to have some money left over when it's all said and done, so that in case you need to buy stuff, in case you need to do stuff, you're not starting from zero. You know what I mean? So yeah, I've mostly just been trying to, like I said, over the last while, I've been just trying to save money just anyway. But yeah, in the last few months, I've been kind of kicking it up a bit, I guess, trying to earn a bit more, save a bit more, and just put it all to the side. So I don't know how these things work. It'd be the first time I'm doing it. So I don't know if it's like I'll just get a place and move right away. It probably won't be that simple. I'm sure there probably is all kinds of things in the way, but I want to at least start the process of, looking for a place, checking them out, seeing what I can afford and that kind of thing, and then hopefully finding a place and then setting that in motion as to getting that place in the next like month or so. So yeah, that's the plan, man. That's the plan. And hopefully that's plan will come to fruition. That looks like the right way to go. So let me come back this way. Quiver capacity increased. Cool. Living at my girlfriend's house. It's a council house, but she plans to buy it. Ooh, nice. Wait, girlfriend's house? When did that happen? It really has been a while, huh? Mr. Man, the man. Got himself a lady friend, huh? How long you been with her? If you don't mind saying, of course. I mean, if you'd rather not talk about it, that's cool. I understand. Nothing beats my parents' house. We've been together for nearly a year. A year? Ah, awesome, man. Oof. Oosh. Oh. Oh, come on, man. How am I? Need to get my... Oh, ripping out. Oh, finally. We fell out today though because some other woman gave me a Toblerone. Oh, well, I mean, that's not that bad. If it was like her last Rolo, then I think that's cause for concern. If someone's giving you their last Rolo, but a Toblerone, I don't know if that's that bad. Toblerone is like you can give that to like a stranger. You know what I mean? Like just some guy off the street. You can give a Toblerone to anybody. Like whatever. She gave you a Krispy Kreme donut. That's cause for concern. You know what I mean? That's cause for concern. Exactly, didn't mean anything. Exactly. I was watching this thing actually. It was Instagram Live today, and they were talking about, you know, can men and women, you know, be just friends, right? And here's the thing about that. Like, it is definitely possible for a man and a woman to be just friends. Like, I ain't gonna say it's not possible. Of course it's possible. It's possible, you know, to be close friends with somebody, for a man and woman to be close friends, you know, both straight, not like, you know, not like one's gay or anything. Like, you know, they're both straight, they're both single, whatever, they're just friends. That can happen, and that does happen. That being said, let's keep it all the way 100, right? In probably like, I mean, I don't know what the exact numbers are. It's not like I'm researching these things, but let's say probably like 95% of the time, if you've got like a guy who's single and a girl who's single and they're hanging around with each other a lot, they're speaking a lot, you know, they're going out, you know, that kind of thing a lot, most likely one of them fancies the other one. One of them wants a little bit more. You know what I mean? One of them is like trying to get somewhere and hasn't got the confidence or just doesn't feel like the person's not sure if they're interested, but one of them wants to be more than friends. I would say that's probably most cases when two guys and girl, a guy and a girl hanging out with each other. Most of the time, one of them's going to fancy the other one, right? But here's another thing as well, right? And this is where, guys, we got to be careful, because, and I guess with girls too, to be fair, but let me talk for the guys for the moment. We don't always read the signs very well. Like, sometimes a girl doesn't fancy us, right? And we think that she does. And we'll read the signs as, oh no, she's really into me. And then we'll completely miss the cues and mess up everything. And it turns out she has no feelings for you at all. No kind of extra feelings for you at all, right? And then the opposite is also true as well, where we don't always realize that a girl does fancy us. Like when a girl's like really interested and, you know, fancies you and like sees you as more than just a friend and everything else, and we just don't pick up on the cues at all, and we're like, it's just a friend, whatever. We don't even notice. And yeah, like I say, girls probably do this too, but let me speak to the guys. So that's why I say that we gotta be careful. That we have to be mindful of the fact that we don't always read the signs very well. You know, we think a girl fancies us when she don't. We think a girl doesn't fancy us when she does. You know, sometimes we get it right, sure, but a lot of times, let's be honest, we get it wrong, and some of us get it wrong way more than others. So that's where we gotta be careful. Just be mindful of certain things that we might not always be reading the signs as accurately as the signs are being presented. My eyebrows all wet from all the sweat. Yo, what up, Epic Monkey? What you been doing, Monkey? Been running? Been exercising? Working out? I see my friend as more than a friend. Best friend. Oh, that's sweet. You're right, and it's an opportunity to get a couple of drinks or a lingerie glance, and it feels like it's on. Yeah. What do you think of flirting? Let me ask a question for that to you guys. What do you think of flirting? Because, like, on one hand, a guy and a girl just flirting, that could be nothing more than just harmless fun, right? That's true. I feel like that's true. Give it just a little bit of harmless fun, just flirting, right? But on the other hand, sometimes you flirt a little bit too much, and you don't necessarily realize how the other person might be taking it. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like overall, as long as everybody knows what's up, it shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, again, one of those things they just gotta be careful with. If it's somebody you don't know so well, maybe dial it back a little bit. I'm a flirting SOB, but it's a way to combat my anxiety, awkwardness. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Braxton, back in here again for a bit. Awesome. How's the arcade, Brax? Oh, you know, let me save if I come down here, because this doesn't look like... That looks like the way to go. Or maybe that's the way to go. Oh, who knows, man. I did literally nothing today. That sounds like a good day. So we're just talking, Brax and Monkey. What do you think of flirting? Do you think flirting is just harmless fun? Or do you think it's something to be avoided? Like, would you count... If you was with somebody, would you count flirting as cheating? That's I guess that's what I'm really asking. If you got a girlfriend or, you know, boyfriend, whatever, you know, I'm not here to judge. But would you count flirting, like if your partner was flirting with somebody, would you count that as cheating or just a little bit of harmless fun? I think an enemy's coming. I was alright about to go to a Target and then to the mall. Ah, okay, some shopping. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, shoot. Yeah, and that old song, I'm a flirt. Okay, I don't know that song. I'm a flirt. Yeah, I would just say, like, I think it just depends on the situation, who you're flirting with. Certainly, like, I think if you're with somebody, if you got a partner, if you got, you know, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. R. Kelly, okay, wow. I'm not sure we should be taking advice from R. Kelly, so there is that. You got to be careful with what kind of advice you take from R. Kelly. I'm just saying, you might not be the one to go to for advice on how to deal with ladies and how to interact with the lady kind. Just saying. But yeah, I do think that if you're with somebody, then I want to say that you should never flirt. Again, I just think it depends on who you're flirting with and that kind of thing, because, you know, I think if you know the person and whatever, it can be just harmless fun, and you both know that it's not going any more than that because you just like whatever's playing around. But then, yeah, like I said, if you maybe don't know them so well, you might want to be careful because you don't know how they're going to take it, you know, and you don't know, like, whether they're going to think that that's an invitation to something. All right. Let's see here. Okay, I believe I can lie. I mean, yeah. R. Kelly's a bad, bad man. Well, allegedly. I think he did do it though. Like, I mean, I think he did do it. It's been like proven, I think, right? He did actually do all that naughtiness. Michael Jackson, however, I don't think that was ever proven, but oh right, yeah. How'd your exam go, Monkey? I've seen an episode of Seinfeld called The Pen. No, I've not watched much Seinfeld actually. I don't watch a whole lot of Seinfeld back in the day. Wasn't really a fan of the shows. They said it goes all the way back to Aaliyah. Oh yeah, those rumors about. Yep, I remember those rumors actually when Aaliyah was coming out in about sort of 95, 96, when she was coming up with Age Ain't Nothing But a Number and. Oof. Oof. Oh, so that drains. Okay, so if I hit the D chord, it just drains all my stamina. Ah. But yeah, so when Aaliyah was coming out, right, yeah, 95, 96, yeah, there were rumors going back to all the way back then with them. And it's like, back then, I don't think many people gave it a whole lot of attention. Like, you heard about it, but didn't really think much of it. And I think some of the rumors resurfaced, you know, sort of around about the time Aaliyah passed away, and maybe a little bit afterwards. And again, it was like not really much was thought of it, but it's only until like recently where I guess other people in the meantime have said stuff and various things have come up about R. Kelly and all the other stuff that in all other women who's been affected, and now it's kind of like, yeah, maybe we should have been listening more of what was going on back then, and otherwise, because in that show there is a pen which is called the astronaut pen, which I recently. Okay, cool. I never knew it was shown on the show until today. So that pen could be worth something if it was an actual pen that they used. I'm just saying it might be. 9394 and up back then she was 14 and he was 27. Yeah. Age ain't nothing but a number, going down ain't nothing but a thing. R. Kelly's been a problem. Oh, that's not what I'm trying to do. But yeah, you pissed on that other girl, those underage girls, or girl. Okay, we're singing to his prison mates. I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. I must know my path before I take it. I'm not sure how I'm gonna know my path before you take it. Stamina amounts increase. Awesome. All right. That's another thing as well. Some of the checkpoints, save points, are out of sight. So I got lucky and just went this way and saw it. But like, had I went this way first, I wouldn't have known that there was a checkpoint behind there. And would have just carried on, and if I died, I'd have to do the whole thing all over again. I'm 13, yet my back hurts. You might want to see a doctor, dude. Stretch out a bit more, maybe. Living Single, Martin, Family Matters, Mo, We Share the Parkers, Living Color. Oh yeah, there was a lot of shows back in the day. I remember a lot of those shows. I don't think they showed Living Single or Living Color over here. Oof. Yeah, I don't think they showed Living Single or Living Color over here. At least if they did, I don't know. I don't remember watching it. Oof, from behind. And the Parkers, I think they show the Parkers over here. But if I don't remember I don't think I watched it all that much though. I don't think I watched it all that much. Like, I'm pretty sure I remember it being on Family Matters. They might have Martin. Yeah, they show that over here, but I didn't watch that one a whole lot. I should lie down more. I should stretch more, dude. Exercise more. If your back's hurting, you're probably not using it enough. Make sure you stand up straight when you're standing up. Make sure you sit up straight as well. Good posture is important. I know I have bad posture, so I need to take my own advice on that. But yeah, make sure you got some good posture when you're sitting down, when you're standing up. Stretch out your back, because you can't not go about your day. And lying down, trust, that is not going to help. I mean, it will help relax you, but it's not going to help fix back problems. It will just make you lazy in the end. So yeah, make sure you stand up straight, sit up straight. Exercise, stretch your back muscles, stretch your back out. You know, those are things that would help. But good posture is important. Then he's into golden shower as well. Is a classic. Jamie Foxx, Jim Carrey. Yeah, those old school 90s back sitcoms. Yeah. Okay, check them out. I like Living Single more than Living Color. Yeah, I did hear that Living Single was pretty much the blueprint for Friends. But apparently it was the same guy that pitched both shows. But Living Single was came a year before, and then Friends came. But it was the same kind of idea, a group of friends living sort of close to each other, all sort of single or mostly. Life in the city for sort of young people, that kind of thing. And but yeah, it was pretty much the same kind of setup as Friends, and some of the same sort of storylines apparently went with as well that they did in Living Single. But yeah, I'm not sure if they ever show Living Single over here. I know I haven't seen it, at least anyway. So but that's stuff I've heard about that show. I got bad knees, just started last year. Nothing makes you feel older than bad knees. Oof. That's probably from standing up too much. Retail work, I get that, man. Oof, yeah. Actually, you might need to sit down a bit. I know I said you gotta stand up, but I think after working in retail, you might want to sit down a little bit. But yeah, stretch the knees out, man. Make sure you're stretching your knees out. Do you know I show speed? I don't believe I do. Is that a YouTuber? Twitch streamer maybe? Both? He literally met some dude wearing kids game character costume, and they ended up fighting. Sounds like an arsehole then, really. What are you fighting over t-shirt for? Queen Latifah, yeah, Queen Latifah, yes. Yeah, the black version of it, yeah. Get a chair at retail. Ugh. Get a chair. Oh. But yeah, it was. Well, from what I was reading, there was like Friends got accused a lot of ripping off Living Single, by, you know, a lot of people saying, "Oh, Friends ripped it off," which I guess is technically not true on the basis that it was the same idea from the same person. It's just who he pitched it to, really, was what it came down to, and who took them on, and I think it was the same network or something like that as well, and different time slots. But bottom line is, yeah, Living Single came about a year before Friends did, and it was the same kind of setup with apparently the same sort of storylines, or some of the same storylines. Still though, I did like Friends. I didn't like I say I didn't watch Living Single, but Friends was on over here, and yeah, that's still today one of my favorite shows. Like, I watched the clips on Instagram, like Comedy Central show the Friends clips on their Insta page, and it's still funny, man. It's still funny. Still watching Joey be an idiot. You know, it's still funny all these years later, but partly because it's, I guess, nostalgia, but even still, man, even still. Friends has universal appeal, as Dave Chappelle would say. Yeah, that is true. But speaking of Friends and Living Single, I guess there's a probably good example of this as well. Something that I was kind of realizing and thinking of recently is that a lot of shows back in the 90s and early 2000s, right? You either had like a predominantly black cast, right? Or predominantly white cast, or predominantly Asian cast, predominantly one race, what it comes down to in most TV shows. Like, there might have been a few exceptions here and there, but generally speaking, in most sort of TV shows, you had predominantly one race, right? And then a few tokens sprinkled around. But these days, yeah, you do get a lot more shows where it's more diverse, like racially and ethnically diverse. And I would say that I feel that's a good thing. I think that's one of the a good change from the 90s to early 2000s till now. Generally speaking, I think it's a good thing. There are there are some examples where it's like the whole point of the show seems to be that, oh, we got a diverse cast. It's like, okay, so, and it doesn't seem to be much else. But yeah, it's just kind of interesting to me because, you know, I grew up in London, and London, at least from time I've been living in London, has always been a very racially, ethnically diverse city. So my experience of life has always been, you know, racially diverse, right? Ethnically diverse. So that's how I experience life, seeing people from different parts of the world and different skin colors and whatever, right? But when you turn on the TV, you know, you watch these shows, yeah, it's predominantly white, predominantly black, predominantly this, predominantly, you know what I mean? And it's only really until recently that shows more and more have kind of embraced the fact that, yeah, it is we live in a diverse city, or especially if you live in a city, it's usually diverse. If you live in, like, I don't know, the back end of a country somewhere, it might be a little bit different. But if you live in a city, then yeah, it is more diverse. But shows hadn't really been representing that. It is, but I remember they say that the roles are written by people who don't understand being ethnic. Well, yeah. There's definitely truth to that. That show went from 94 through to 2004, and Married with Children 87 to 97, and some more has had good run on it. Yeah, Friends ran for about 10. It was 10 seasons, and yeah, ran for about 10 years, and it was huge, man. Such a popular show, super popular show. I actually watched the whole thing again. I think like last year when it was on not was it last year? Whenever they had it on Netflix, I watched the whole thing again. Good times, man. Good times. Appreciate you coming through, Monkey. Hopefully you can stay a little bit longer next time. So it's good in one way, but still a bit of tokenism. Yeah, no, that is true. That is true. It's like, yeah, because like some of the shows where they have like a racially diverse cast, right? And they seem to just want to point it out all the time. And it's like, bruh, come on. you can tell a story. You can tell a story. I'll say probably one of the best examples of a racially diverse cast that I've seen in recent years is probably the Spider-Man movies. Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man, the other ones, what are they called? Far From Home, that's it, Far From Home, and then No Way Home. I think they're, in my opinion, they're amongst the best examples of a racially diverse cast where you can tell a story, you can have a racially diverse cast, you can tell a story and it doesn't revolve around somebody being black or Asian, or you know what I mean, that doesn't become the whole point of the whole of the show. It's like you can still have a good story, you know, within that and not make it the whole point. In fact, probably the Fast and Furious movies, I'd say, is probably another good example of having a racially diverse cast as well, where it's like they're not making it the whole point. Though to be fair, maybe that's not quite. I mean, they're mostly like, actually, I'm not sure what they are. South American, I think, somewhere in South America. It's not really clear. And apparently, Dominic has a white brother. It is what it is. It is what it is. They never explain. I don't know if you've seen the last Fast and Furious movie, but yeah, I don't think it's a spoiler to say John Cena plays Vin Diesel's brother, and they make no, that's not true. They make some attempt to explain how whitey white John Cena is blood brothers with, you know, Vin Diesel. They make a very small attempt of explaining it, but it's a dumb explanation. It's a dumb explanation, and they just move, but they do that and they just kind of move on. It's like, all right, we're just gonna have to accept that then. We're just gonna have to accept that. But hey, the Fast and Furious movies have always just been silly, so it's it fits in with what they do. So it's like, all right, calm, can't be mad at that. Oh, getting attacked from both sides, man. Oh, flipping out. My God is way too into Fast and Furious. I'm like, woman, if you like The Rock, just say so. I mean, look, who doesn't like The Rock, though? Let's be honest. Who doesn't like The Rock? I did a stand-up gig once where one of my jokes was that if your girlfriend or your girlfriend or your wife cheats on you with The Rock, you can't even be mad at that. You know, you can't even be mad. It's like, what are you gonna do? Like, if your girl cheats on you with The Rock, it's like, what are you gonna do? all you can do is just say thank you and just move on. Like, that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much it. So it's like, yeah. Right back in a second. Alright. Exactly. Some things you're just gonna have to accept. It's the way it is, man. It's the way it is. But yeah, no, I do like The Rock. I like, you know, from like way back in his WWE days. Seems like a good guy, yeah. He, I mean, I can't say I've met him. That's not quite accurate, but oh, be careful. Oh, got him. Back, cool. But yeah, so I can't say I've exactly met him. So not like I've spoken to him and had a chit chat or anything, but yeah, I did see him around on the set of Hobbs and Shaw, and you know, it's kind of weird because, like, I guess, like, with the main actors, there is a separation between, like, the main stars and the extras, right? That's like how it is on pretty much any set I've been on. There's a separation between the main stars and the actors. And so for the most part, you don't really get to talk with them. Occasionally you might, but for the most part, you don't really get to chat with the stars and things like that. And that's how it is on any set I've been on, right? And just like it was on this one. So you don't really get to just walk up to The Rock and start having a chin wag about stuff. It doesn't work like that. But, you know, he's there, you can see him around, and he'll go to his trailer when he's not shooting and come back when he's, you know, I assume he goes to trailer. I don't know what he does, but he's offset when he's not shooting, and, you know, comes back when he's doing the scenes. And there were some people who were like, "Oh man, I don't like The Rock, man. He seems like an arsehole," and you know, that kind of thing. He doesn't say nothing to us and things like that. That kind of talk chat. And for me, it was just kind of like I wasn't expecting him to. You know what I mean? Because, like I say, you usually have a separation between the stars and the main and the extras. And we weren't really, I mean, although we're in like the same scenes, we're not really like, our parts weren't really like involved in, you know, being around The Rock. So like he's doing his things over there, and, you know, we're kind of over there a little bit. So yeah, I wasn't really expecting him to just come up to us and be like, "Hey, how you doing?" And especially when it's like you're on a set, you're there to shoot, you know, you're seeing people like all day, every day. You got things that you need to be doing, you know. You're not really doing that. Do you know what I mean? Like, so for me, I thought it was fine. Like, I didn't take no issue with him or the way he was on set. He's, like I say, he seemed like a cool guy. I imagine he does a lot of stuff that we don't know about, a lot of work that we don't know about. But yeah, I feel like just you can tell he keeps busy. At least from my perspective, I felt you could tell he just keeps busy, you know. And so yeah, if he's not stopping to chat with everybody, it's like, it just is what it is. It just is what it is. End of the day, we're there to do a job. You know, when we're not there to fanboy over somebody. So I know some people on there had an issue with it. I thought it was fine. I was like, yeah, it is what it is, you know. If we met under different circumstances, then yeah, might have something else to say. But we met under professional circumstances, so, you know, you just gotta act accordingly. Actually cheated on me with some shitty actor like Tom Hardy. Well, yeah, there you gotta say something. There you gotta say it. I was like, Tom Hardy? Bruh, come on, man. You know what I mean? Not even Christian Bale. Like, Tom Hardy? Please. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, for what I can tell, he seemed alright. Like I said, we didn't really get to chat with him, but he seemed like a decent dude. In my experience, in my opinion, for whatever that's worth. and Idris Elba. Yeah, he was, because our scenes involved mostly Idris Elba. You know, he'd be over and he would say hello and things like that. So that was cool. And what the lady Vanessa, Vanessa Kirby. Yeah, she seemed pretty cool. There's one scene we're doing actually where, how big is he now? I couldn't really tell, you know, because like he's at a distance, so I'm not like right next to him, you know. But yeah, I mean, he definitely is muscly big. Like, you can tell that much. Like, you can't. I guess I couldn't really tell how big exactly, because like, there's a bit of a distance between where he is and where we are. But yeah, you can definitely tell he's not skinny. Like, he's not a skinny fella. Like, those muscles you see on Instagram are pretty real, I reckon. But yeah, we're doing this scene, and what we had to, like, Vanessa Kirby's character was like captured, and we had to like walk in and take her off to you know, the bad guy's lair or whatever, right? So it was me and this other guy, and it was kind of weird because like we were told like to come in and kind of like take her off, right? But then part of the instructions you get given as an extra is that you don't touch the stars. Like, you're not really supposed to put your hands on them. So it wasn't really clear if like how, you know, you grab somebody and, you know, that kind of thing. And so it was kind of like on the first take, it was like, okay, where do I put my hands? Like, because, you know what I mean, you kind of think, okay, you know, how, and then eventually she was like, it's cool, don't worry about it, you could, you know. She was like, yeah, that's cool, just you do what you need to do. So like, all right, calm. So, but yeah, she was cool. I liked her. Any girl that says you're allowed to touch her is good in my book. I swear, it doesn't take much to impress me when it comes down to it. But nah, for her, she was cool. She was actually in The Crown, if you ever watched that. But yeah, maybe one day I might get to meet The Rock in a circumstance where I could actually say some words. Oof, this one. Oh, they back off too quick. Oh, you done any other extra work lately? Not lately. You did something on Netflix. Was it The Crown? Yeah, I did do The Crown. I think it was season 4. I don't remember which season it was, but yeah, I did do stuff on The Crown. I haven't actually watched The Crown for a while, so I don't know if my scenes made it to the TV or not, made it to the show or not. But yeah, I did do a few episodes on The Crown. I did a few. I think I did The Crown like 2 or 3 times. Season 4 or 5, one of them, or maybe both of them. And the last one I did that I know I made it into the cuts was Top Boy. So I was on the last season of Top Boy, which is pretty cool. I'm in the background. Did you watch Top Boy? If you did, then it's episode 3. It was episode 3 of the last season, where Jamie and his brother are in the chip shop and they're talking, and yeah, I'm in the background. It was me and this other guy. We were dressed like builders, like construction workers, and we're just there, like, you know, chips, food, and, you know, whatever. And I just had to be there as looking like customers. So yeah, that's me blur in the background in Top Boy season 4 rather, season 4. But that one, though, with Top Boy, I did get to meet Michael Ward, who plays Jamie in the show. Got to talk to him briefly on set, and yeah, he's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. I like Michael Ward. Man, I gotta do all this crap all over again. I watch Top Boy, but when I do, I'm gonna be like, "There's Bandit." Yeah, that's me. Look out for that blur in the background. That's me. Oh, shoot. Gotta be careful with these ones, man. Oof. Oof. There you go. Top Boy's pretty cool, though. I like Top Boy. I watched it since, like, the beginning when it was on Channel 4. All the way up until Netflix took over. Oof. Oof. Stamina, man. Gotta be careful. Oh, yeah. Gotta be careful with your stamina, because when your stamina's down, you can't block. Ugh. Did you get £150 from your cancel? I swear everyone got something, but I didn't get shit. £150? No. Was I supposed to? Like, shit. I ain't getting nothing from my council. I ain't getting no money at all. I get no 150. I didn't even get 150 pence. They were giving out money. When was this? Shit, man, need to give me some. Like, nah, I didn't get £150. Was that like a COVID thing, or what was that about? Oh, shit. Positive energy bills. Okay. No, I didn't get that. I might have to look into that then. I might be old money. Well, I'm probably not, but still. Oh, damn it, man. Good. Get it. Yeah, screw it. This might have to wait because it's getting late. It's getting late. So let me allow this thing. Play that enough today, methinks. Play that enough. But yeah. That was a little bit of trick to Yomi. I'm starting to get an impression this game is long, because I've been playing it for a while and I'm still playing it, and it's an indie game. Indie games typically aren't that long, but this game feels long. But then I don't know, maybe that's just how it is now, because like AAA games seems to be going on forever. Maybe indie games are getting a bit longer as well. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But I mean, it's a cool game. Like I said, I do like it, but it's just hard and frustrating at times because I'm not really that good at games anymore, and I don't have a lot of time to play video games these days. So when I come across a game that gets hard and frustrating, yeah, it means I'm going to be on it for a while, you know. I'm going to be on it for a while. But anyway, should be live streaming again tomorrow, doing movie nights, and we're watching. What were we watching again? Lord of War. What was it? Yeah, Lord of War, the Nicolas Cage movie. That was it, Lord of War. It's on Netflix, methinks. So if you've got Netflix, you can tune in and watch along with me. Or if not, you can still come along and have some fun. But that should be at 9 p.m-ish tomorrow. Probably later than 9 p.m, actually, to be honest with you. I'm probably going to start a bit later than 9 p.m. But let's say 9 p.m-ish for now. I got Resident Evil 8 downloaded, but I haven't managed to get past the start menu. Oof, I know that feeling. It's hard to find time to play games these days, man. Like, even like me trying to like do all these streams and stuff, and like that's one of the reasons why I do streams, so like I could just find time to play games. It's like, all right, cool. But even then it's difficult. Like, bruh, I managed a few times this week, but before that it's been ages, man. Just little few minutes here and there. But yeah, man, such is life, such is life. But yeah, oof. But yeah, tomorrow, movie night. Today, it was gaming. And then we'll see how the rest of the week goes. Try and post a video or two. Post a reaction if I can. I might do a reaction to, I'm up to episode 10, excuse me, of Firefly. I watched episode 9 today, so I'm up to episode 10, so I might try and do a reaction to episode 10 and post that. We'll see how it goes. I'm not trying to do reactions to every single episode of it. That's long. I know some people were questioning it, like, you do reactions to every episode. I was like, that's long. It's just long. It's long. I ain't trying to do that. It's long. I enjoy doing it the way I'm doing it right now, where it's sustainable. You know, I could do it as and when I need to, as and when I want to, rather, and you know, just do a few episodes and move on to something else. I like it that way. And it's not like there's no shortage of old ass TV shows that I can do reactions to. So you know what I mean? I don't feel like I have to do reaction to every single episode of every single season of every. Nah, it's long. It's long. But yeah, we'll try and do a few still. Have some fun with it. Make a bunch of jokes. That's what seems to be what I do. Bunch of dirty jokes. Dirty jokes and puns. That's pretty much what I do with my videos these days. Dirty jokes and puns. So if you like dirty jokes and puns, yeah, check out some of my videos. You might just enjoy them. Guys, it is 10 past 11 p.m. So I'm gonna start getting ready to go to BizEd. You have been awesome as always. I appreciate you and all that you do. Thank you for keeping me company. Thank you for keeping it lively. Big up man like Mr. Man. It's been a while, so glad to have you back. Wherever any time you can spend in the village with us, whether it's in the live streams or in the videos, whether it's a little bit or a lot of bits, you know, I appreciate everybody comes through because like I get it, you know, you got things to do, you got lives to lead, you got things you're trying to achieve. Everybody's time is precious, man. You got monkeys just doing some studying, you know, so you know, Braxton spending time with his family, like, and things like that. So I get it. Everybody's time is precious, you know, and so any time you can spend with me, whether it's a little bit, a lot of bits, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. So thank you for coming through. Thank you for not forgetting about me, and for the donation earlier as well. Like I said, anytime you feel like you need to stop that, it's cool. I get it, you know, because boy, it's a tough time for a lot of folk right now. So any money you can spare, I appreciate it. If you can't or you need to stop, it's all good, man. No hard feelings, but I appreciate anything that you guys can do. So big up to all y'all. And yeah, until whenever, if ever, peace.